As I mentioned to you, we have four methods of entering data into the Glasses Reader program. The manual data entry, the barcode data entry, OCR data, and directly from the lens meter. So there's actually a fifth, much faster way of doing it, and it has a very distinct purpose. And that is, since you may have noticed in the OCR demonstration how the barcodes can fade. And they tend to fade after about a year in a hot and humid environment to the point that a barcode reader won't work. But you could avoid this problem by building a separate inventory file, which you'll call update inventory, and label these update glasses with update inventory numbers. Not physical inventory numbers, but update inventory numbers. And the process that you're actually using, you will follow, is this. First of all, you save your main inventory file, your total inventory file, and you move it to a different folder, let's say saved. Second step is you create a new inventory file, which will be your update inventory file. Thirdly, you move back your original inventory file, and now you have an update inventory file that you can use. So I'm going to show you that process. Okay, when I launch the Glasses Reader program, you can see I have a 3,000 pair inventory file. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that inventory file, move it out of place, move it out of the way, so that I can build a separate inventory file that will be something that I can use in my later on in my clinic to replenish gaps in my inventory. So now I have an inventory file that says the inventory file is missing. So I've gotten rid of my temporary inventory file. I've done that step one. My main inventory file has been protected. And so now I'm going to use the glass barcoding or manual data entry or OCR data entry or lens meter data entry, and we'll build back my inventory file. Okay? And so I'll put it back. And then when I launch the Glasses Reader program, I see my inventory file again. All right, now here's what I'm going to do now is I've built that update inventory file. In the second step, I built my update inventory file, and I have that tucked away in a folder called Update Inventory. And of course, I've just now put back my original file. So I tucked my original file away in the save directory. I create a fresh file. I'm going to label it, call it my update inventory file, renaming it that. And now I put my original file back. But before I can actually build my update inventory, I need to print out some special labels. And so what I'm going to do is I need to label each one of those pairs of glasses with a unique inventory number. Okay, so I'm going to print some update glasses. These are glasses that have the word UPD turned sideways on the label. So I'm going to click this button here, and I'm going to say I would like to print from pair number 1 to pair number 80. Just one tray worth of glasses. Okay? Click to print the first sheet. Sheet loaded, print this one. Okay? And that's what it looks like. Now look carefully. This is on Avery 8167 labeled, and you can see UPD is turned sideways right here. And that's the actual update number. It's underlined in black, and you see there are two labels, one for the glasses and one for the bag. So now you're temporarily labeling these glasses with update numbers. Okay, so that's going to be what you're going to do before you scan in your new inventory file. Okay? So next, after I've done that, I am going to be operating, and I've got my glasses inventory program, and I'll start that up, and now I'm going to run my clinic for a while. So let's say that I remove pair, let's say 145. Okay, that's removed. And then I'll remove pair 678. Click that line there, remove pair, and I'll remove pair 709. Click that line, remove that pair, remove pair 1105. Click this line and remove pair 1, 2, 3, 4. Click that line, remove pair. Let's see how many I have now. I have 5. Let's remove one more. 12, 20, 92. Remove pair. And I've got 6 removed. So the next thing I'm going to do is say File, Say Deleted with those 6 pairs deleted by clicking this right sorted inventory and check for errors and click Continue. And it'll write those records 100 at a time. Okay, just about finished. And it's looking for errors. You'll probably find the 7 remaining errors that we had before. And it has 7 errors. So now what I want to do is I want to load the update inventory from my update inventory file. So I'm going to basically fill those gaps with records from my boxes of update glasses that I have set aside. Now realizing these update glasses are labeled with inkjet labels, so they're not, the barcode is irrelevant because you have a scanned copy of that prescription, and the inkjet labels are not going to fade. So you have those temporary inventory numbers. So I'm going to say File, Load Update Inventory into Vacant Locations. All right. The next available update number, or the first update number we'll use is this, and my maximum number of locations is 3,000. Now you really want to specify the maximum number of locations because you want to be sure that you don't go beyond the end of your physical inventory with these updates. To say Continue and select File. Okay, and we'll go down to My Documents, Classes Data. Classes Data C, Sample Update Inventory. Click here and click Open, and it's now updated 6 of 3,000 total records. So it's now updated 6 of them. And now, if I do a vacancy report, you can see that I have 0 openings. So I fill those openings. So I'm going to go ahead and say Right Sorted Inventory and check for errors so that I can have those 6 pairs that I just replenished and put them into the inventory file, create a fresh inventory file, and then I'll transfer that inventory file to the Glasses inventory program after it's rewritten. Again, I'll have the same 7 errors that I had before. But these are errors that probably measurement errors. So now I'm going to say File, Transfer Inventory to Glasses Inventory Program. Click Continue. Inventory copied, journal written. But now what I need to do is I've done the electronic update of the inventory, but I need to do the physical update of the inventory. So I'm going to close this file, and we'll bring in this spreadsheet. And this spreadsheet is click this button to load and print update vacancy number labels. So I'm going to click this button. Click to process vacancy list. Click this. Sheet loaded. Print this one. And now I print a label. These are on Avery 8167, 80 labels per sheet, labels. And you'll notice that each label has in red, turned sideways, the update number. And in black in the center, the physical location inventory where that pair is to go. Now what you're going to be doing with these labels is you're going to cover up those previous numbers labels that you had that had one had UPD on the side, one in the middle in black, UPD on the other side. You're going to cover up the label on the bag, but you're not going to cover up the label on the temple of a pair of glasses. So that's why the both numbers are on this label. The previous update number for that glass is on the ends, while the physical location is here in the middle. So you simply tear off this label, you cover up the previous label, and then you put it into the location 145. Again, you peel off this label, cover up the label that says UPD 2 UPD, and cover up that, and put that on the bag, and then put that in location 678, and so on down the list. So now I'm going to show you a little video that also summarizes it fairly well.